It is an occasion, have a conversation, topics that are of importance to us as citizens of this nation. We are not looking for life-changing, decisions to be made or laws changing tomorrow. But if we go out of this discussion a little more sensitized, collectively, hopefully, our country will also be a little more sensitized. The discussion starts with us.
First of all, it's great to see so many people on a Sunday afternoon. So I hope we will make it worth your while to spend this time here. We've got a very, it's a different kind of a topic, which is about pursuing excellence. The names, starting at the other end, Divyanshu Ganatra, Shekar Viswanathan, Arundhati, Abhijit, and myself.
For me, it is something that one keeps working at. You keep raising the bar, and there is a bar. There is a bottom line for excellence, below which you are mediocre, below which you are not worth looking at.
Is it also a mindset? Abhijit, what do you...
Yeah, I do agree that it is a mindset, because I think without having a sense of excellence in your mind, you cannot achieve or want to, or persuade others, or try to achieve excellence.
Why do we see so much mediocrity?
Most of our environment is conditioned for us to be mediocre. Like Abhijit said, excellence is a mindset, it's a way of being, but that way of being is never encouraged.
How do you institutionalize excellence?
On an average, for those 80 suppliers, was something like 900 parts per million. That was way back in 1999. Today, these suppliers, these 80 suppliers, and there are another 50 more who have been added, they are now targeting 8 parts per million. So that's the measure of excellence that I'd like to see.
You see what has happened to many a craftsperson. In fact, a good weaver is not passing on his craft to his son or daughter or anybody in his family.
And if you are not going to allow the person to take risks, to push, to think beyond, think out of the box, try it, you'll never meet any goals of excellence.
How many new ideas are you working with?
At least 500, to say the least, because
And
I'll give you an example.
So out of 500, how many find their way on my plate?
5.
The Toyota production system has been in existence for quite some time now, and Toyota kind of pioneered mass-produced vehicles. To bring in efficiencies into the assembly line and to mass-produce vehicles without defects was what they set out to do.
No person who has the excellence mindset is going to say, hey, how much money I'm going to make. That doesn't drive them at all. It is purpose. So why do artists work even when there is no money? Why does somebody climb Mount Everest and put all their life's savings into something, and they don't even know whether they're going to come back and want to climb all the mountains and go to the top of the world? What drives them? It is purpose that drives them. The second key differentiator we found is they're self-directed. So they're autonomous learners, they're self-directed, they direct their own lives, and they don't wait for somebody to give them directions. They take charge. They take ownership of their own lives, of their own learning. And the third is they're driven by mastery and challenge.
Here we are, all these free radicals, red herrings of our families who were not good at music and could not do dance and were able to probably impersonate, which every human being knows how to do. Every human being knows how to tell a lie. And yes, and tell it convincingly. Put some spunk into it, and there you are, you have an actor.
Inspire others is a part of excellence, or, pursuing excellence as this thing. You can't do it alone. You have to do it as a team. So teamwork is one of the basic parameters or one of the key cornerstones of excellence. A feeling of Indianness, a value system that, gets gradually faded as you leave the confines of your home or your parents, there is no further guidance on values. There's no further guidance on culture. So that is what is, I think, Arundhati's point that she's trying to make, that we are providing for people, making them rich, paying more money, but at the same time, we are taking away the culture or not enriching them with the nationality or the nationhood that India deserves to be to build this country.
Perhaps what we are saying is that there are many dimensions to life. Your job is one dimension to life. The ability to explore. Are we actually creating an ecosystem which gives individuals the opportunity to explore and decide for themselves that which they want to pursue?
Question is, how do we encourage excellence for people who are not into profession, like a homemaker or elders, like who do the excellence in creating good human beings?
The moment we inculcate in our young children and people around us the capacity to have joy in just putting these flowers in there day after day, red flowers, not even a variety of colors, green leaves. Come on, can we have fun? The sunrise is the same every day, and yet it's different. So it's about the joy of it.
We've heard a lot about pursuing excellence and how satisfying it is. I wonder if you could share with us what you think is the price of excellence. And by that, I don't mean the risk of mediocrity. I mean the price of pursuing excellence as an individual. What has it meant to you?
Okay, great question.
So the price we pay a huge, there is a price to pay, and like for everything. The thing is, we wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah, I mean, I have a slightly different view. I don't think there is a price for excellence. There is only the joy of excellence. When you achieve that goal, that joy that you experience.
I think each of us, in the roles that we are in, if we can really create and foster a system that differentiates the good from the great, we will be creating an ecosystem of excellence.
Our co-host is the Oberoi Bengaluru, who, in spite of being told categorically that they have nothing to gain from this, they still have gone ahead and given us this beautiful venue to host this panel discussion. Thank you so much, Oberoi Bengaluru. May I request some members to come up, as I call them, to give a small token of our appreciation to the panelists. With that, we bring the session to an end. You may now switch on your mobile phone back.